I find that Westernization has been happening for hundreds and hundreds of years. Our ancestors, if you take them, they have traveled a lot. They've migrated to pretty much every part of the world. But what they do when they travel, they bring their culture, they bring their beliefs, and obviously they bring their food and ingredients with them. They explore different parts of the world. So when they go to the different parts of the world and explore different ideas, they bring all this together with them, and they pass it down generation after generation. But we still have a very strong connection to our culture and our beliefs. And my mom still cooks traditional food at home. So that is where we got our influence into a lot of traditional cooking. But saying that, they make do with a lot of ingredients that was available in that part of the world. Obviously, when you travel to other parts of the world, you might not get the same ingredient, or you might not get the same product that you used to have it in your homeland. So when you move over to a different part of the world, you make do with what you have. So that is where people come out with new ideas, new creations, because we use a lot of ingredients like lemongrass, pandanus leaf, so many other ingredients that might not be easily available, or people might not even use it. But it's, food aside, let's talk about other things that what we were able to bring across. We bring across our culture, the way we, our beliefs. Like for example, festivals. We show people what is Diwali. We show people what is Taipusam. We're showing people Ganesha prayers. Likewise, we also embrace their culture. When we go to a different part of the world, we also embrace their culture. And we start living together and understanding and start to embrace each other's culture. Through that, we are making more friends. We are building our network. And also, I'm bilingual. I can speak 4 different languages. That is a very big advantage for me. If I had, if my parents or my grandparents have not moved to Singapore or Malaysia, I doubt I would have been able to speak Mandarin. I would have been able to speak Malay. I doubt. Definitely English and my mother tongue Tamil. We are very good. Being bilingual is something that is has been a very big advantage for me. Like for example, if I go to Indonesia or even Bali, they might think I'm from India. I don't understand their language. They will be talking when we are bargaining to buy things. They will be talking in their language, and I will go in and ask, "Apa kabar? Berapa?" Tend to be very much comfortable with you. They will welcome you with a wider arms. Likewise, if I go to India, when they know that I can speak Tamil, I understand a bit of Hindi. Oh my God, they felt that I'm part of them. So the kind of welcome you get, the kind of things that people embrace you with open arms is better. And moving back to our ancestors, when they move to different parts of the world, they also tend to stay in colonies. They always like to be in groups. So when they are in groups, what naturally happens is they try to educate, they try to teach their younger ones their values, their beliefs. So, and they ensure that it is passed down through generations after generations. So that is how we got our beliefs, our culture, our understanding on what is our culture is and what is our cuisine. I think that has been a great advantage from myself. Being from a South Indian background and born and brought up in Singapore, I had a very in-depth knowledge on different cuisines. I was able to incorporate uh, multiple cuisines together and create new flavors. And that has been a very big advantage for me from Masterchef right down till now. Even in my restaurant, if you come and have a dish in my restaurant, it's always called as Asian inspired. I don't put a cuisine or a title to my dish. I call it Asian inspired because I get inspirations from different parts of Asia, different places I have traveled, different food I have tasted. So I don't like to point my finger at one particular cuisine because it's always better to have an open mind and get a lot of informations and use them as and when required. So I always believe in going and exploring new ideas, trying to get new informations, and also embracing them. At the same time, do not lose your identity, because identity is important for all of us. We can come from different parts of the world, we can come from different cultural background, but that is our identity, that is who we are. So at the same time, while we are embracing different cultures, different environment, different beliefs, we also should hold a very strong connection to our roots. That is something that I really follow to communicate this kind of beliefs, ideas, and our values. For me, the best way to transpire everything is through food. Just for example, when you go out for a meeting or for a dinner or for a get together, what most of us do? Go for food. And what do we do while we are having our food? We will communicate. We talk a lot while having our food. And some of the things that we talk about is, where is this food origin from? What are the ingredients in the food? What difference the chef has created? And during this time, without your knowledge, you are embracing different cuisine. You are also getting information and knowledge about the food, about the culture, about the ingredients. And also, if it's your own cuisine, something that you understand very well, food has been food has changed my life in the last 2 years. If not for my in-depth knowledge about my culture and my cuisine, I don't think so I would have been able to travel very far in the competition. But at the same time, I need to sell this idea to a wider audience. Because in Australia, hundreds and thousands of cuisines in India itself. And if I want to showcase this to a wider audience, we need to present it in a very creative manner that people will understand and accept. So the knowledge that I had of other cuisines, like for example, Chinese cuisine, Malay cuisine, Italian, Greek, and all that, which, which actually helped me to put our Indian cuisine on a world plate. Without the knowledge of other cuisines, I would not be able to elevate my cuisine. For example, presentation, plating, um, textural elements. So all these are massive in modern cuisines. We really believe in robust, strong flavors. So what I did was I incorporate our flavors together with modern cuisine, which is presentation, textures, different plating elements, and put our cuisine in a world plate. So without the Westernization, without the knowledge of that part of the world, I would not have been able to elevate our flavors. Obviously, flavors has to be important. Our flavors is very good. So both putting both together, it brings the best of both worlds. So on my perception, Westernization explores new idea. It discovers a lot of new friends, and it imbibes other cultures, and it transforms our way of life.